Namaste and welcome in this video. In this video, you are going to learn about body constitution. In Ayurveda, body constitution can be understood as Prakriti. Biotype, nature. We are a part of nature. Our body is made with the five elements. In combined, that is made with the Vata, Pitta and Kapha. But out of these five elements, there are some elements that really influence our physical health, our mental health and spiritual health. That makes our body, that makes our mind, that makes our life. In Ayurveda, it says Prakriti Sharira Sarupam. So if you understand your Prakriti, that is bioconstitution, you can understand yourself. That really helps to understand yourself. And when you understand yourself, that is really very easy way to decide what is the right food for you, what is the right way of lifestyle, right? So this is really great to know your body constitution. Let's understand more about it. According to Ayurveda, every individual is unique. It's like, the watermark on the currency note. If proper care is not taken, then it leads to many imbalances and health problems. So you have to understand your body constitution, and by understanding, in the process of understanding, you can choose the right way of living. According to this predominance, every individual needs certain type of food, liquids, herb, rituals. So each individual should know their own body constitution, so he can choose the best according to their own constitution. Constitution is like an inherent characteristics property of an individual's. In Ayurveda, it says, the Prakriti Sarira Sarupam. By understanding the Prakriti, you can understand your body and mind. When you understand yourself, the real self, that's really good feeling, one thing, and that really helps you to identify your real needs. And you will know the what really I want, what gives me balance, and what things are really putting me into the imbalance. So that is how the Prakriti really helps us. According to Ayurveda, there are basically 7 types: Vatas, Pittas, Kaphas. Vata Pittas, it's a combination of 2 doshas, Vata Kaphas, Pitta Kaphas, and there is a one rare body constitution, that is 3 doshas. Means 3 doshas will be there with the equal force, equal influence, that is a Vata, Pitta and Kaphas. Related to mind, there is Sattvic Prakriti, Rasic Prakriti and Tamasic Prakriti. Sattvic is more toward the spiritual, calm down, and Rasic is more fragile and more inertia, more active, and Tamasic is more, is more into toward the negativity thoughts, into the wrong things, like that. So let's understand by Vata, Pitta and Kapha. So when you understand the qualities of Vata, qualities of Pitta and qualities of Kapha, you can understand their influence over the body and mind. So let's start one by one. Usually, if you see these pictures, the blue one, that is a Vata Prakriti body frame. They are usually thin, and as Vata is air, so they are more influenced by the air element. Air is light, air is fragile, always moving, like that. They cannot sit at one place for a long time. They are just moving. Their mind cannot set or retain on one thing. They are just moving, right? So that is the Vata. The qualities of air will reflect on their personality. And the Pitta Prakriti people, they are really medium frame people. They are usually more passionate. Sometimes they are more aggressive. They are very quick also. And the Kapha Prakriti, they are calm and composed, as they are influenced by the earth element. They just think they think a lot about one thing, and when they stick to one particular thing, they don't change their thoughts. If they are in balanced state. So let's understand Vata. The Vata is made up with the 2 elements, that is air and ether. The qualities of Vata is cold, dry, light and mobile. And we see these people, they people are very thin, they eat a lot, never put on weight, and very thin, and sometimes very rare curly hair, dry and curly hair. They have very small features, very quick eyes, and very thin face, dry skin, and their appetite, someday they really feel so much hungry and one day they just don't want to eat. So their appetite is not consistent, it's always variable. And they have very long bones. In one word, if you see the butterfly, their mind and body is butterfly. They cannot sit at one place for a long, they are always moving here and there. Okay, so there is two states always: balanced state, unbalanced state. So when they are in balanced, the Vata Prakriti in balance, they are at their best. They are vibrant, they are enthusiastic, they are creative, they are inspiring, they are spiritual, they are artistic, And when they are unbalanced, they feel constipation, so much dryness, insomnia, irritability, anxiety, indecisiveness, inconsistent, so if these symptoms are there and they are Vata Prakriti, then they have to work for balancing. They have to choose the right food and lifestyle so they can balance their air element. Because from their birth, they are influenced by the air element. Now, if it is increased, so this is the time to balance it. So they can be there in best. They can be vibrant, enthusiastic, creative, inspiring. They are really good people, and those people who are into the Vata, if they balance their Vata, they are more spiritual, because Vata is the main dosha who influence Pitta and Kapha. It is considered as Prabhu. Vata is air, is going in, going out. That is why to balance Vata, pranayam is advised in yogic science. See the connection. So that is how, but these people are really, get irritated and stimulated by excessive cold. They cannot handle very cold countries and coldness. They feel very fatigue and irregularity. They don't like irregularities. They are very balanced. They are very into the regularities if they are in balance. So this is about the Vata Prakriti. See the Pitta. Pitta is fire and water. So the qualities of fire and water will be there. And it is there: hot, light, wet and mobile. Hot and light is the quality of fire, and little oily, wet and the mobile is the quality of water. So these two qualities will be there in the body constitution. If you see their body frame, they are medium frame, usually the rosy cheeks, and many times their hands and feet, they are always hot. If you check their body temperature or you touch them, they're always very hot. Their nature is very goal oriented, and they have very strong appetite and digestion. If they don't get food on the right time, they just start feeling very irritable, and they are very intense for everything. They are very focused and goal. But again, there is a two situations: balanced state, imbalanced state. If Pitta Prakriti person is in balanced state, they are focused, passionate, friendly, organized, very clear in their vision. But if they are not in balanced state, they feel some health issues like heartburn, acid refluxes, rashes, diarrhea, anger, jealous, and they cannot handle their anger. These things comes to their life, and they really should avoid hot and spicy because it increases the fire element, alcohol, and they have to have sleep, because if they wake up in the night, the next day they feel really very irritable. But see, there are the people who can easily wake up in the night and they can do their work normally in the next day, but there are some people who cannot do it. See the difference? So every individual is the different according to Ayurveda. Next, move to the Kapha Prakriti. See, Kapha is water and earth, balanced, heavy. They are wet, heavy, cold and stable. Their body constitution is more plumpy side. They are little more from the medium frame, and they have small and round features. They have short neck. They have stocky and muscular body. The skin is thick and pale. They have small bones. In India, we say they are the golu molu chubby cheeks. They people are like that, and they're not very tall. They are medium to little lower frame, small, very easily they can gain the weight. And these people usually tells, even if we drink water, we feel we are putting on the weight. See, And there are the Vata people, they eat a lot but never put on the weight. Why it is happening? It's happening because of dosha influence, because of earth, involvement of the earth and air element. So when these people are, calm, balanced, they are very calm, patient, kind, and unconditionally they are very charming and loving, devoted, and very reliable. They don't change very frequently. And but when this kapha is not in balance, if it is in imbalance, they put on weight. They suffer with the diabetes, high blood pressure, is the cholesterol, depression, and these things are there. And they are usually their basic dosha get imbalanced easily by by eating so much cold, sweets, oily, heavy food, overeating, oversleeping really disturb the kapha dosha. So this about the kapha dosha. They are very charming. Their voice is very firm, and they're melodious. They have very thick hair, oily skin, charming and glowy skin, and they don't have the sharp and shrill voice. They have very calm, composed, and little heavy voice. So that is how you can identify the kapha body constitution. So this was vata, pitta, and kapha. So now when there is some qualities which comes from the vata and pitta, they make Vata Pitta Prakriti. When Kapha and Vata, they make Kapha and Pitta Prakriti. So when you check your body constitution, you have to see how many points is coming under which dosha. So that makes your body constitution. In my practice, we have observed usually there is a combination of Prakriti. It's very rare people are having just a Vata Prakriti or just a Kapha Prakriti, because we are made with 5 elements. So usually there are 2 elements which really influence 90% people, and very rarely 1% there is which who are influenced by the 3 doshas, Vata, Pitta, and Kapha. So there will be one activity after this. You have to check your body constitution. Check, and this is very interesting to know, and then check the body constitution of your family, your husband, your friend. This is really interesting, and you'll start noticing. See, Ayurveda is about awareness. You will start getting aware. Okay, this one is having this quality, so that is influenced by the vata, or this is influenced by the pitta. So then you'll start getting aware about what is his habits, what he eats a lot, and that really influencing his health. How if somebody is kapha body constitution and they are eating so many sweets, so that will increase his kapha element, the earth element. That's not good for him. It's like, but if vata prakriti person is eating sweet thing, nothing is going to happen to him, because he can balance that with his air element, because sweet is heavy is the quality of earth element. See, so this is how you are going to understand it. So this is about this video. Go and check your body constitution. This is really fun. This is very really a kind of awareness about ourselves, because finally prakriti sharira sharupam. That means your body is the, if you want to understand your own self, you have to understand your body constitution. Thank you so much.